Hello, everyone. I have no idea how loud I am for you lot. So, if there's any issues, please do let me know. I know there's not many people here, but I've been live for almost 15 minutes, so we should probably start. So, it, I don't think that it's doubtful that there's many people here, or any people here, that have been here before. But hello. This is my own Minecraft mod pack. I'm very proud of it. And I thought that if I'm going to be playtesting it, I may as well playtest it on stream. So therefore, welcome to Create Ultimation. This is a brand new world. I maybe spawned like over there or something. But yeah, this is a 1.18.2 mod pack based around Create, and we're going to be playtesting the first little bit of it today. We're not going to get very far because it's quite a long one, but hey ho. So, don't really need that. So if we take a look at here, we've got the quest book, and let's get started. So, welcome to Create Ultimation, a mod pack based on and around the Create mod. This pack includes a very strict progression through different mods. You'll be tasked with automating many different tiers of mechanisms, each more complex than the last, to achieve higher levels of technology while also keeping to your roots. This is quite crucial, actually. Any non-create logistics apart from heat and gas pipes have been completely removed. So that means that any form of item or fluid transportation or power transportation that isn't from Create or its add-ons have been completely removed. So, for example, we have mechanism in the pack, but if we look up logistical transporters, they're not here. I should remove that as well, actually. But yeah, the same is also true for mechanical pipes. Um, Mechanical pipes are not here. So yeah, that's. Turn the game sound back on. Sorry. That's pretty good. Progression. During this pack, you will progress through the very basics, all the way to creations that may even break the laws of physics as we know them. Each mechanism will use the previous one as a base. Each tier gives you access to more and more technology for you to play around with, and maybe even upgrade your production lines with some better recipes for mechanisms. That's actually that's a little hiccup in the dev in the development process. This was originally called something very different. The mechanisms were originally called something very different. Um, they were, they used to be mechanisms, circuits, and matrices, but I eventually just ditched that for mechanisms altogether. Goal. The goal in this pack is to create the ultimate mechanism, an all-powerful combination of the milestones you will achieve throughout the pack. It'll be a lot of work, but this book will guide you through it, and I think I've done a pretty good job with the quest book, so hopefully that's good. Quest book. Speaking of, while this quest book will prove very useful as an extensive guide to each chapter, that's all it is, a guide. Multiple items have different ways of automating them. Feel free to experiment a little. If you are someone who is going to be playing this or is currently playing this, that's something that I would really love to stress is don't get stuck in the mentality of just following the quest book. Um, there are a bunch of different ways of doing everything, and like completely feel free to, like it says, experiment a little, find different ways of automating certain metals or anything like that. That's something that I really want to stress with this pack. Just being based around the create mod, because it's create is a very experimental and customizable mod. So yeah. World customization. Check out the useful commands quest page to tailor your experience to your liking. That is here. This is actually a fairly old quest page, it might be getting some changes in the future just to make it look better. But this includes a bunch of different commands in the form of quests, excuse me, that basically that you can just do, and it will sort of turn. So it's, for example, you can turn the daylight cycle off. It will run that command for you. You don't need to be op for it, although like I am op, as you can see. I have enabled cheats just for the sake of it. Yeah, so you can turn daylight cycle on and off. You can change what time it actually is. You can turn AE2 channels off. We have AE2. That's one of the mods that you'll be unlocking. Mob spawning, fire tick, weather cycle, and then there's a button to clear the weather as well if you turn off the weather cycle while it's raining or something. Pondering. The Ponder system is Create's built-in tutorial system. Ponder systems give you a visual representation of what Create items do in pretty good detail. If you ever find yourself stuck on how something works with the Create mod, check out the Ponder system first. And off you go. You can now begin your journey of automation and evolution. Good luck. Also take these, a special gift for you that I can guarantee you'll use a lot going forward. I thought that it would just be nice to give you the wrench and that. And that's the information chapter done. So you can see, so you've already seen this. Let's just tick that off so that we have access to these. The daylight cycle is currently on. I am on peaceful just because I don't want to have to deal with food or whatever. This pack is, I think, it's completely finishable on peaceful. I may be wrong about that. There is one thing that I can actually think of. No, that's not how you spell that. Is this. I don't think that you're able to get this at the point that you need it. No, you're not. Okay. So, if we look at this tab here, the progression tab, we can see all of we can see the whole progression of the pack from chapter 1 through to the end. There's 7 chapters in total, 6 technically, because this is just a culmination of everything that you've done before here. So you've got the Andesite Age, the Brass Age, the Thermal Age, the Digital Age, the Mechanical Age, and the Simulated Age, as well as the Ultimate Age. And then, so each of these is a quest line to automate a type of mechanism, and each one will unlock a new mod for you. So this is just basic. Actually, are you able to see my cursor? I think you're able to see my cursor. But please do tell me if you can't. But so this is just regular andesite machines from Create. This is the brass machines from Create, so the brass tunnels, the brass funnels, the rotation speed control, the mechanical arm, the sort of higher tech stuff. This is this will unlock thermal series for you, so all of those machines. This will unlock AE2, mechanism, and hostile neural networks, which, for those of you who don't know, is a port for later for sort of newer versions of Minecraft of deep mob learning. So let's just put those on there, and it's already getting towards night. Let's just check that we do have. Yep, brightness is all the way up. I think what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to set the time today, just so that we've got more time. And yeah, let's get started. So here is our sort of opening quest book chapter. So you can see here, this is the first mechanism that you'll be making, the primitive mechanism, and this is sort of what's leading up to it. So obviously we're going to start with, just because Minecraft starts with wood all the time. So yeah, we do have FTB Ultimine, which makes cutting down trees very, very, very easy. We do also have fast leaf decay, as you saw there. So let's just make a crafting table. And then we will get into Tinker's Construct, which is the only step towards the only tool mod in the pack. Vanilla tools are disabled. So I think we're just going to set up base a little bit here. So if we look at the beginning of tinkering, we can see the tinker station, part builder, and pattern. The pattern is what we're going to make first. So let's just take that and let's make some patterns, just like that, 6 of them, that's all good. Then we're going to want the tinker station, which is 3 patterns and 4 planks, and then the part builder, which is 2 patterns and 2 planks. So let's get the tinker station, like that, and then the part builder, just like that. And then what we're actually going to do is we're going to take these remaining wood and just make some more patterns, chuck them in there. Okay. So that then branches off into a bunch of things. You'll see a quest up here. For those of you who used to play in 1.12, we have Construct Armory. Rising from the depths of 1.12.2, Construct Armory has been ported to 1.18.2 courtesy of TomCrafter_HDTV and New Lollipop, specially for this pack. I would just like to give them a massive thank you because this is really cool. It's a little rough around the edges, but it's more than good enough. These guys genuinely asked for Construct Armory to be added and then ported it themselves because I couldn't. So massive props to them. So let's just check that off because we know about this. So we probably want to make our first pickaxe first. So let's just break down a log into some planks and make our first. Yeah, make our first pickaxe. There we go. And it's going to want us to make a shovel and an axe, but we can leave that for now. So there's some cave. There was a cave over here, I believe. So just drop down here quickly and have some stone. Oh, okay. God. So that's got 3 of it to begin with, so that we can turn our pickaxe into a stone pickaxe. Just like that. Oh, it only requires 2. That's my bad. So yeah, these quests are just going on about andesite alloy. We do need to get 16 of it, which we'll be using iron nuggets and andesite. Just andesite, not andesite alloy. Sorry. Either iron or zinc. We're going to go with iron just because it's so much more abundant. So let's make a stone pickaxe. Most likely this is the pickaxe that will remain with us for the entire pack, because the nature of tinkers just means that we can very easily upgrade our tools just like that. Okay, I'm actually going to do as well is do /home, and that will just mean that we can teleport back here whenever we want to by just doing /home. And let's go out and try and find a cave, and that isn't completely flooded. That's flooded. Ugh. bigger, so you might not be able to find anything too great, but we'll see. The rabbits there. Didn't actually know that rabbits spawned in tigers. Come on, caves, where are you? Right, it's starting to get dark, but that's fine. So won't matter all too much. Is this flooded as well? This is flooded as well. Great, brill, love that. Okay. This is actually... I've never had this much trouble finding a cave before. What? Where? Where are you? Okay, yeah, okay, you can actually hear me. Okay, just wanted to check that my mic wasn't muted. Is this a good cave? Question mark. It's a flooded cave. Why is there so much water around here? This is really annoying. This is nice. Oh, hell. Hello. I should be able to find something decent over there. That's just a weird... Oh, no, this... Jesus Christ. 1.18 terrain generation is all great, but, like, it is a giant pain. Because there's just so much water everywhere. They had a flooded cave. Just, it's annoying when all you can find is flooded caves. Right. For some reason I thought there'd be a villager in there. Let's just raid this, see what we can find. Well, ain't that a treat? Meteor and a ruin portal and a pillager outpost all right next to each other. Definitely going to be moving over here. Okay, what have we got? So we've got a crossbow, we've got some carrots, some wheat, bottle of enchanting, that's quite good. That should be a loot chest. I'll let it slide. Just... wait, what? Oh yeah, I'm stupid and I forgot the recipe that I myself added. Yeah, definitely going to be moving over here. There's a very large flock of horses over here. Come on, cave. Seriously, where are you? That aren't flooded. Oh. Hello, Noel. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I ain't got no idea where any caves are, but I am going to be a bit cheaty and I'm just going to move over there. Slash back. There we go. Right. That didn't happen. Well, I mean, it's not exactly cheating, but hey ho. Oh, is this a decent cave? What do you know? Flooded. No sound, don't mind me. No. 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 What do you mean by no sound? What do you mean by no sound? Okay, no, you can actually hear it. Okay. There's a lava pool over there. Do some lights. Right, loot chest. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Sorting great. We can use that for some stuff later. Into the nether. This is being a pain. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to craft these up because this is actually a really nice amount of iron to just get for free. But, well, might as well take this time to explain the elephant in the room of this quest tab here, ore processing. So, ore processing is pretty hefty in this pack. If we look at raw iron, for example. Excuse me, do you mind? Squid drowning over there. Look at raw iron here, and look at smelting, you'll see that it only gives us 3 nuggets. That is wholly intentional. And if we look at the raw iron block, it smelts it gives you 3 ingots. Basically, the whole point of this pack is to process your ores in an efficient way. So you can mill raw iron into crushed raw iron, and then that can then be smelted in the same way as raw iron. Or you can then mill it into 3 iron dust, each of which can then actually be melted into 3 nuggets. So that means that using that, milling it again, and then melting it will give you a 1-to-1 ore ratio. So having 3 ingots right off the bat is pretty damn good. I am actually going to, you know what, we can find some iron decently easily, maybe. Nah, not, I can find some more. Try and get, yeah, there's a load of them there. There we go. We can do that and that. And we can get, hold on, sorry chat. Sorry about that, chat. Family came in, so had to mute. But yep, we've crafted a bed so we can sleep through the night. Can't really be bothered to turn off the daylight cycle just yet, but I am seeing something over there that is probably going to be a flooded cave, but we may as well test it. Grab the ink sacs off the deceased squid. And it's another flooded ravine. Of course it is. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, it's not a flooded ravine. It's just a regular ravine with an ochre vein inside. That's actually pretty nice. Ochre is a very integral part of getting gold in this, so that's very useful to have there. Grab this iron. It's 1, of course it is. I'm not gonna assume that there's really anything of use down here. That. Is there any iron? That's all zinc. There's some coal here, might as well grab that. also very useful. That would be useful later. That's kind of for copyright there. Okay. Still on the quest for an actual cave. This is starting to get on my nerves now. I don't know why they all seem to want to be underwater, but hey ho. As well. No, actually, hold on. I'm gonna. Yeah, I just want to get some iron so that we can carry on progressing through the quests. Because yeah, we can't progress until we've got 16, and it's like alloy. Let's do that. Let's get rid of all the flowers and such. I really hope that the music at the start of the stream wasn't copyrighted, by the way. I don't think it is, but if I get the stream ends and I get like a thing saying, "Hey, don't do that, don't play that music," then yeah, we know what's happened. Yeah, I'm fairly sure it is not copyrighted, or at the very least, it's not like I'll get like a DMCA for it. Not that I think I can get DMCA's at the moment. Not being affiliate, or at the very least, like I'll get like a. Actually, no, I think there's like channel strikes and stuff, but there's a lot of beehives around. There's at least 3 that I've seen in pretty rapid succession. Oh, this is a flower forest biome. Oh, hey, that's actually really no. I didn't set my slash frame over that. Oh well. Oh, come on, caves. Where are you? Like actual caves, not the flooded ones that we've been getting. Like I get that these are giant caves, but like they're not the good caves. They're not the dry ones. I want the dry ones. Oh my god. Is that a village? Oh, it's an abandoned village. Oh, come on. I had another world before this one because I thought that starting from world creation would be quite nice for the stream. And I found an abandoned village in that one as well. And I don't think abandoned villages are all that common, at least compared to normal villages. Oh, hello. We found one, chat. We found one. Right. I still don't know why throwing an egg at something gives you that advancement, but I am going to mark that. And loot this village, because it's not like anyone's going to really care. I've got a bedroom here, but I didn't know this place was here before. There's still a cat here. Why is there still a cat here? I don't... Why is there still a cat here? It's like the village is abandoned. Oh my god. Are there any loot chests anywhere? Aha. Speak of the devil. I'll take that. Can't really be bothered with the armor. Stone cutter. May as well take the stone cutter. It's decently useful. At least for sort of decorative stuff. Ooh, very nice. Apples, potatoes. Oh, these are carrots and wheat. Potatoes. Not expecting that to be just there. Nope. Okay, that was... we got 10 emeralds out of that. Not that they can really be used for much, but... hey ho. What can you do? So yeah, let's head back. I think what we're probably going to do with the iron that we have is make a bucket, then fill with water. Hello, who are you? Oh, it's like a... oh, look at that! Oh, for sake. More water, more water. Yes, 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 yes. More water. Let's see if we can actually find our way back to where we were. I think I can. But yeah, it's right. Let's be sure to avoid the rain now. That will actually be quite useful, I think, later on. Because if we look at Okram and spell, it's actually like it's used to make gold. So normally this will give you like crushed gold with gold nuggets or something. But here it is an actual integral part of resource generation. Same with all the stone types that create adds. So iron, copper, zinc, and gold are all generated. Or at least that's one of the ways that you can generate that can sort of be used to augment so, oh, for fuck's sake. / set home. There we go. Right. So inventory's fine. I'm actually gonna make a bucket of these. There's a lot of sheep around. Water. And we are gonna head out. Well, head out, I should say head down to that cave that we found. I don't know why I keep doing that. It's... okay. Giant pit. I almost fell in. Yeah, we can get back up that way. So let's just put that there. Wait for that to drop down. It actually looks pretty damn good. I have no idea how far down it's going. Actually, it has hit the bottom. Okay, right. Oh! Found diamonds. But we're not here for diamonds, we are actually here for iron. Although I'm not 100% sure that iron spawns this week. So... yeah, let's just small issue. That is the case. Great idea to come down here during the night when we have absolutely no light at all. That's fine. Okay. 6 blocks of it. Very nice. That will equal. Well, we're gonna need to get 32 nuggets. So at the very least, we're gonna need 11 raw iron. Which shouldn't be too hard to get. But case in point, this. Okay, there we go. That's all the iron that we need. That looks like a waterfall because I did see like glow squid legs coming out of that. Let's just grab what we have while we're here. This is actually a really nice cave system. Very open. There's a lot of blue quartz lying around, and yes, it's called blue quartz in this pack. It's not Certus quartz. Before anyone tries to correct me, it is all crimsite. Very nice. More diamonds. There's 2 of them there. We can come back for that once we have a drill. And this is... There's more diamonds. What? 10 iron ore. Do we actually have some lava. Very quickly, but we have slash iron, so it doesn't really matter all that much. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna get lost very quickly down here. Oh, especially if I go too far down. Okay. So we've got a decent amount of iron now. Obviously, that's way more than we need. So, yeah, we can come back for that in a little bit. Crimsite vein is very useful. That's yet more iron. Now, what we need to find if we've slept is some andesite. We have kind of neglected that until now. And we do need it. We need about half a stack of it. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is... I don't actually know if cobbled deep slate can be used to repair a stone pick. I don't think it can. It certainly can. Yeah. I guess probably because this is capable of being made into stone rock pickaxe head. But yeah, you can see here the Construct's Armory stuff. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to use Construct's Armory, but you never know. Let's just get more water. That's yet more water. It seems to really like its water. Genuinely have no idea where I'm going to find any andesite. Ugh. Oh, wait, hold on. Something over there? No, it's crap. Diorite. I mean, actually, diorite plus cobblestone does work. I think. Yeah, diorite and cobblestone makes 2 andesite. I might actually do that. Because I can't seem to find any... Oh, speak of the devil. There it is. this, we can make our first batch of andesite alloy, which is going to be very useful. And we can also, so if we grab 11 of these, flip them. Oh god, I don't have a furnace. Grab a furnace real quick. That. And what we can actually do is, once we've made a furnace, put that on top of there. Do you mind? Yeah, go away. So, if we actually, let's just put on our these over here. We don't really have anything, so let's just go chop down another tree. Just because that way we can get the most out of our fuel with stuff like sticks only smelting like half an item per or whatever, so it's 2 sticks to 1 item smelted and all that. So I can see this from my manager. There is a single viewer here. I don't know how accurate that is. But from the user chat list. Oh, hey Cryptic. How you doing? Literally right as I address that there's like no one here, someone pops up, because of course that happens. I really need to add this recipe. Gee, oh, I don't feel that either of them. Nope. That's something to keep in mind. So let's put that in there and that in there. So what we can actually do with the rest of this andesite is we can start to compress it. And what this is going to allow us to do is make... Yeah, I'm not doing too bad, actually. Put out a giant update to this today that was like 2 weeks in the making, and thought, hey, what the hell? Is it a bit low? My bad. Ugh. Right, let's see if I can't fix that. I think it's on a max volume. It's like, yeah, I can see what you mean. Might just be a case of the game volume's a bit high. Might just turn that down a little bit anyway. Jeez. Give me like 2 secs. Is there a general It's like on max volume. Thank you for the follow, Vilpat Wolf. Much appreciated. Oh, the alert box is quite low there. Let's... Oh, geez. Okay. That seems decent. Right. Might just be that I'm not quite talking loud enough. Bring the mic a bit closer. Yeah, sorry if I'm a bit slow with getting to chats. I don't have 2 monitors. I only have the one. So I've got a game on my PC and I've got the stream chat on my phone in front of me on the desk. So I kind of have to look down to see chats. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's all the iron that we need. So if we take this extra half stack of iron of andesite alloy that we have, and all but one of the ingot of the nuggets that we got, we can make some andesite alloy. And that will get us this quest here. and that will put us further along to making our first primitive mechanism, not precision mechanism. So we've got some more saplings, so let's place those down here. We will be making a dedicated tree farm using Create at some point in the near future. I imagine that I'll be streaming more of this. That's interesting. Let's go see what that guy's doing. Hello, sir. I don't think your llamas are having the best time. Are you okay? You're selling a Nautilus shell. That's really expensive. All of this is... Wow, that you have awful trades. I'm just gonna have a nice swim. There you go. The llamas are gonna be really mad at me now, but oh well. There's a sapling on top of that tree there. Right there. There's another one there. Oh well. Okay. This is... Oh god, I placed these so badly. Jesus Christ. But the llama's having a hard time. Yeah, if anything, I helped them out a bit. Okay, so I think what probably going to be the next course of action is going back to the sort of the chunk of andesite that we found over here. And is it here? Going back here and just mining more of it out. My pickaxe broke. Is that going to be enough? I think so, yeah. Okay, so with this, what we can do is we can compress the rest of this. We don't need that extra one. And then we can turn this into a double compressed block of andesite. And what this allows us to do, if we look at the uses for it, is generate andesite using a cobblestone generator. It does also produce cobblestone. That's just to shake things up a bit, make the beginning automation a bit more difficult. But you can see a bit later on when you have access to the mechanical extruder, you can get andesite from that, just no worries. So let's just... Okay, we can't sleep yet, fine. Actually, before we do this, I am going to turn off fire tick. Like that. We can do that. I should probably actually repair my pickaxe. There we go. Oh, hello. And what we can do is crafting table. Come on, brain. We can, I think, do that. We're gonna need 6 of these, so we're gonna need 18 planks, so 20. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that, that, and same thing on this side. And we are going to take an extra couple of logs and make a set of oak stairs. Place those there. Sleep. And then I don't think there's any lava by this one. No, there isn't. Okay. So we're gonna have to... I think I saw a lava pool somewhere over there. I definitely saw some light. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna place the water in here, and because it's a stair, it will, if it's given the opportunity, it will flow out of each of these sides but it won't flow out of this side, which is very important for the cobblestone generator, so that we don't generate obsidian right here, because we don't currently have the facilities to mine obsidian. We will soon, but we don't right now. So I think what it... Yeah, I can see on the mini-map over there. So we're going to come over and we're going to grab a bucket of lava from this pool of lava right here. Nice, nice little pool there. And I don't... Actually, I don't, did we need to turn fire tick off for this generation? Yes, we did. I'm trying to remember what burns and what doesn't from lava. So if we come back to our little generator over here, we can place this down, and it will start generating andesite for us. And we can just mine it like a regular cobblestone generator. Now, now, like I said, it does produce some cobblestone as well, but that's not a huge deal. That's sort of easily filtered out. There's some tricks that you can do like explicit filters, and it's not too difficult to filter out. And once you reach progression, once we reach thermal devices and the redstone mechanism, which I think is going to get a rework a bit later on. I think I need to rework chapter 2A and chapter 3, at the very least chapter 3, because if we just take a quick look at the quest book, you've got 6 different chapters. You've got this one, which is pretty basic, just because it's meant to be. Here it's a bit more complex. It's not too bad though. This whole thing is just a nice little loop with the amethyst, the iron you'll have already automated. Nice quest progression. Thank you, thank you. It's been an experience writing a quest book, but yeah. So this is fairly simple. This is also decently simple. The only sort of real issue is the zinc and copper, but they're both generated the same way. They all have like the exact same crafting recipe, just with a different nugget. Then you've got the digital mechanism, which is a bit more complex. It doesn't really look it, but there's silicon processing, which I actually really want to show this off quickly. This is how you make silicon. Keep it up. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciated. So yeah, this is how you make silicon. It looks a bit weird in JEI, but this is a custom CubeJS script from the CubeJS Discord server that allows you to add. Yeah, it is quite complex. Yeah, but basically, what this allows you to do is crush the sand, then press it, then process it in here, then spout this back onto it, and then press it in a heated basin, specifically a heated basin. And it all works within sort of the ecosphere of recipe sequences. And it's so useful. So yeah, that's a nice little thing for the wonders of CubeJS. So yeah, that's sort of fairly complex. Then you hit chapter 5. This is where dealing with fluids really hits. So the recipe for the mechanical mechanism, ignore this one. It's liquid oxygen and infused alloy. So, and in each of the quest pages, the gears basically just represent the sort of two main components that are used. The liquid oxygen isn't too bad. It just needs the automating of blue ice to turn into blizz powder. But then from sort of cut it off like right between here and like here, and this entire side of the quest page is just for infused alloy. So it's a hell of a chapter, and I'm actually really proud of this one. This one got reworked today. It was awful before, I can't lie. And then you've got this one. I'm considering maybe slightly tweaking this, but this one is pretty tough anyway, in that it does require you to go to the end and actually beat the dragon. Um, so yeah, that's a whole thing. And if you're playing on peaceful, which, like I said before, it is entirely possible to play this back on peaceful up until I think actually chapter 5, because I don't think you can actually get the pyrolyze without um, actual blazes, but that will be a thing for later. Um, Good work, honestly. Thank you. It's sort of um, it's quite a sort of it's kind of a remake of Create Above and Beyond, but Create Above and Beyond stopped here, so I'm adding this, and then there's a chapter 7 as well, which is creative items. Um, but yeah, if you're playing for chapter 6, if you're playing on peaceful, then you're not going to be getting Enderman, which means that you're going to have to go this whole route of getting Ender Pearls. Although, oh wait, hold on. You can't get Ender Slime without Ender Pearls because you need to go to the end. Okay, that's a slight oversight. But that's what playtesting's for. Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with the state that the pack is in at the moment. But anyway, that's all stuff for later. Let's go back to here. So, primitive mechanism. We want this. If we look at the crafting recipe for it, it's decently expensive compared to the later ones that you'll get. That we'll get, I guess. So it's a shaft, 2 cogwheels, 2 logs, and 4 slabs. Which isn't too bad, but you're definitely gonna need more of it, more than a few going forward. So we're gonna need to get shafts and cogwheels. Shafts are made from 2 andesite alloy, or later on, when we get the mechanical saw, it gives us a slight, I think it's about 50% more shafts per andesite alloy. So yeah, that's a potential thing that we can do. But I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to chop down these trees and get myself an axe and mattock, just because chopping trees with my bare hands takes forever. Where is it? There it is. Let's just pick up all of the drops. It's 40 logs, that'll be fine. So let's actually go down the stone cutter. And so we do want to get the millstone as well. So this is a core wheel, andesite alloy, and polished just any stone. So we can just use andesite for that. So yeah, well, in order to get the quest for andesite casings, we do actually need an axe anyway. So we are going to do that quickly. table. We don't actually need nearly that many. We need like 2 in there. So we're gonna want 2 tool handles, I think. Yeah, 2 tool handles, 2 axe heads, a binding, and a round plate. Actually, we're gonna want to make this out of stone. Oh, come on. No, it specifically makes andesite ones. Okay, fine. Well, it's not a huge deal, actually, because we can just come under here. And despite it being 81 blocks of andesite in one, it's very easily mineable. So we can actually just break that, and it will just start making cobblestone for us. We can just very easily do that. So we can get 2 axe heads. Would quite like to use wood for the round plate instead, but oh well. Actually, hold on. Are we able to put that in there? Question mark. I haven't actually played around with with. Oh, we can actually do that. Not that we want to. So let's just do round plates. There we go. We can get a hand axe and a mattock, and we can now just very easily chop down these trees. Okay. So next order of business is going to be andesite casings. So if you don't know how this works, what you need to do is place down a log, right click with an axe to strip it. I'm actually going to pick this up because I need it for a quest. And then you're going to right click it with an andesite alloy, and it will just turn into an andesite casing for you. And it's very useful. And now what we can do is we can make a shaft, combine that with a plank to get a cogwheel, and then combine all of those together with some andesite, and we get a millstone. And to power this, we are going to need a little bit more stuff. So specifically, 1 more cogwheel, and then 3 planks and an andesite alloy in this configuration gives us a hand crank. And this will allow us to just manually work this. So one thing that I have changed about Create is that the hand crank no longer uses any hunger. The hunger value that it uses is set to 0. So yeah, that's always been a bit of an annoyance with Create for me, is that the hand crank uses an ungodly amount of hunger, but not much use. Move the bed quickly here. But yeah, so that can be used along with a cogwheel to power the millstone manually. So you can see now that our quest for the primitive mechanism has been unlocked, so we may as well just start making this. We do actually only need 1 to begin with, because all of the ones that use them in this quest line. But then it would be OP, no? It's sort of well, I mean, when you can only interact with it like manually, and you can only interact with 1 at a time, you can only get a max of like 256 stress units out of it, so you can't do a whole lot with it anyway. I just thought that it's a quality of life thing to me. Yeah, so all of the quests that use the primitive mechanisms give you one after you've made um after you've made the first one, except for these, but these aren't needed. These aren't really sort of needed until a bit later on. So yeah. Oh yeah, there's a funny thing with this quest. Yeah, it's long. I forgot that Ponder existed, and I wrote this entire quest detailing everything that a blaze burner can do. Um, Although to be fair, there is some things that in here that like you can't actually you can't actually see in the Ponder scene, like the amount of time that it takes, the amount of time the blaze cake runs for and stuff like that. Anyway, let's get ourselves one primitive mechanism. So that's going to be 2 cogwheels. Nope, 2 cogwheels. It's going to be, let's get one more of those. We can make some slabs, and if we do that, that, and that, along with that, and this, we can get ourselves our first primitive mechanism. And from there, we can actually make a water wheel now. We have been able to for a while, but we just haven't. So let's just do that quickly now. It's very cheap. And what we can do with this is we can actually come under here and dig out this sort of L shape here. We can place the water wheel down there, grab our bucket, grab a bit of water, and just place that there. And if we just give it a second, it will start to spin, and very slowly, but it will start to spin. And yeah, we can just kind of do that with it. Oh boy, what's oh boy referring to? I am actually going to upgrade this to a large cogwheel quickly, so we can get a little bit more speed out of it. So if we place that there, and we place the millstone here, the large cogwheel going into the small cogwheel will actually increase the speed of the small cogwheel by to double that of the large one. So this is running at somewhere in the realm of like, I don't even know, like, I genuinely don't actually know how fast this is running. Actually, I can know, hold on. Look up millstone, we can see that it takes 4 times its RPM. So this is running at 8, and this is running at 16. So now what we can do is we can start on the quest for machines. The mechanical press is the first one that we're going to need to make. This one is required for everything else, and it's expensive. Although what we can actually do is if we come down this end of the quest line here, we can find the melter. And this will allow us to get one-to-one ore processing, which is great. It's going to be pretty hefty on the on this stuff, but that's not a huge deal because I'm fairly sure that we can just come over here and grab some of it. We've already extracted almost 2 stacks of, oh, almost 100 andesite out of the wall here. So if we just start lining all this up. 32 of this. Very nearly started drowning. We're also going to need 32 sand. No, you come back here. And you. No, come back here. There we go. Yeah, this is the tedious bit. It's the initial resource gathering. Yeah, this is also part of the reason why I opted for this to not be a skyblock, because this is actually technically this is the second version of pack that I have. There is another one that I tried to make, but the idea just wasn't really working. And I thought, to hell with it, let's make a create pack. Because I was kind of nearing that sort of thing anyway, so yeah. Contend with an blink. Yay. Although what we can actually do, if we come back up to the surface, is we can actually use our cobblestone generator to make some gravel ourselves now that we have a millstone, because if we look at the recipes for gravel, you can see here there is a millstone recipe of cobblestone into gravel. If we do this, we're going to need to do it 24 times. It's going to take a long time, but oh well. It's not a huge deal. So yeah, just need to mine up 24 cobblestone that don't get chucked into the lava. 6. Jesus Christ, man. It is really annoying when the item just kind of flies into the lava. But oh well, I don't think there's... Yeah, there isn't lava logging, so... Yeah, so we can't sort of block it or anything. Okay, that might actually be enough. Okay, it's raining. So, I don't actually know exactly how long this is going to take. I don't know how long this is actually going to take. Probably a while. But while we're doing that, we can go out and find some more stuff. So put that in there. You can see it drops in there. You can drop it into the top. It'll work. And eventually, we will see 1 gravel. We need to do that 23 more times. Right, let's leave. No, not quite yet. Is it sunsetting or sunrising? We didn't even get that. Sun was setting, okay. So, while that's all doing its thing, I'm actually going to make a second chest to go along with this. We do actually have some extra dirt that we can... Okay. That. Vein mine over the grass there. So, yeah, while we're waiting for the gravel to process, what we can potentially do is maybe just go out and find some extra... can't really do a whole lot with the stone pickaxe, to be fair. So it might just be a case of waiting for this. In which case I might just wait for 8 of them and then grab the extra 16, because this is horrifically slow. And the quest does call for 32. Dug my own grave, so I'll sit in it. Given that I wrote these quests. But yeah, let's just go and grab the extra 16 gravel. Not a huge deal. I mean, it's only like 10% chance for gravel, for flint anyway, I think. So, yeah. Well, I am an absolute daredevil. Genuinely, I didn't realize that I was getting that close to drowning. Okay, there we go. So, quest completed. Clay, gravel, and sand. And with that, we can come back to base. And we can make up a little bit of grout here. A stack of it, to be precise. For some reason, I wanted to make people wait for a full stack of grout. Because I am sane. I don't think there's any other way of doing this. We could set up a fan, but we need the iron, so we need to do this anyway. That's gonna take like 10 minutes. Okay, well, anyway, while that's doing its thing, that's the abandoned village, I think. Yep, it is, but there's another village over here that doesn't seem abandoned, which is nice. So take a look at the mini-map here. We've got a nice tiger. It's got a massive plains biome, which is really nice. Flower forest very near spawn, which is always great. A meadow. I'm not sure what that is. That also looks like... That's a dripstone caves. Oh, that's actually really useful. We can get some pointed dripstone from there. What is that? Oh, there's a massive crimsite vein right there. Okay, that's also very useful. We can get some iron from that. But yeah, let's go find out this. Jeez, that actually goes really far down. Definitely going to be looking into getting a diving suit. Think actually, how do you get the diving suit? Forget. What was it? Copper actually? It's going to be copper diving helmet, copper back tank. It's a fair bit of copper, but it's not a huge deal. So, oh, actually, hold on. While I'm actually going to claim these and just force load them so that runs even while we're not there, just in case I go out of render distance, because I am only rendering like 12 chunks, I think. That's my render distance. Yeah, 12 chunks. I'm simulating 32 though, but still. Is my mic volume alright now, by the way? Just moving it closer help. if it's still quiet, it might be the noise suppression because both my mic and my Streamlabs setting is at like 100%. So yeah. Well, at least we know where all the villagers from this one went. Right over there. Don't know how I didn't spot this one, but yeah. Oh, what is that? Is that? Oh, is it an amethyst geode? Oh, I think it is. Unless this is earth slime. 'Cause I don't think it. Oh, it's sky slime. Oh, sky slime geode. That's actually quite nice. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. Pack dev brain's kicking in again. Yeah, I removed that recipe. Okay, fine. Yeah, I used to have a recipe for all the slime variants in the same vein as this one, so dough and a dye, and it didn't quite feel right. But then I lost, but then I removed that recipe, and now you can't actually get, um, can't actually get Anderson without going to the end. Do. No, right, like none of you have blocks, which is a giant pain. Do. That's completely useless. There's beds everywhere. I don't even think there is. Oh, there's a single farmer. That is. Is that a. No, that's actually a worse trade. That is. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't expecting too much, right? There's a book that's quite actually decently useful. Come on. Oh, last. Oh, that's actually pretty helpful. I will take that. Is this? Okay, so the armor I've done actually. What for this one? No, that's the golem. Hey, buddy, how you doing? That is one hell of a mountain range, or one hell of a hill. So, I'm actually just gonna check audio levels. I genuinely don't know if I am too loud or if I'm too quiet. I'm going to. This is going to sound really weird for me because I'm going to unmute the stream on the moderator view, but here we go. Unmute the stream on the moderator view, but here we go. Unmute the stream on the moderator view, but here we go. Unmute. I forgot that that's desktop audio, so you guys can actually hear that. I've had to mute literally everything other than I've had to mute everything other than the game so that you guys don't hear just random like Discord pings or WhatsApp messages or whatever. There's probably a way that I can get Streamlabs to just detect Minecraft, but still, right. This actually seems like oh, dripstone caves. Okay, right. When we want to automate lava, we can come down here. That's weird. Dripstone at 54. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Grab more of that. What is it actually down here? This seems like it leads into not a cavern, but definitely a cave. That's tin. There's yet more dripstone. Okay. Right, I would really rather not land on that. Cinnabar there. Just grab the iron while we're here. May as well. 27 blocks of copper. Geez, I ain't mining that. Ow. Okay, so right. I do intend to soon actually go out and find diamonds. Just as soon as we have a mechanical drill, because that will just save us the hassle of upgrading to like an iron pickaxe. Means we don't have to worry about repairing materials for this. I can never remember what the optimal Y level is for diamonds anymore. It's somewhere in the range of like -50. But it is hazardous. These caves are hazardous. I haven't actually properly played 1.18, which is odd considering that I have spent 3 months developing a 1.18 pack, but yeah, this is actually a really nice cave system. Oh, and I can see a sky slime on the mini-map, which is really nice. Yeah, this is kind of the unofficial, well, the official starts to the unofficial diamond hunt. Ow. This is an amethyst geode, guaranteed. Yeah. Which is quite nice. Oh, that's something that we do actually want, because that's going to be useful in chapter 2. Let's just get that. I don't know if that's very easy. Rather actually pick up Oh, come on, really? Right. Oh, well, that was convenient. I'm not quite ready for that yet, weirdly. Left back. There we go. Right. Let's just drop down here. It's one of those. Yeah. It's weird. They always seem to do this. They always seem to open themselves up. Yeah, let's just grab some amethyst shards. And cover this back up. Just like that. And so continues the unofficial hunt for diamonds, because once we have a mechanical drill, we can actually mine it. We can mine, I think, actually anything, regardless of harvest level. I think it's just based on hardness and how long it takes. There's a lot of iron around here, though, which is actually... Oh! Chat, we found an iron vein. We have found... Oh, that is really nice. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna set a waypoint on that. Iron vein. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. That is incredibly useful. It's kind of in the middle of a pointed dripstone cave, but oh well. Why did I put it all the way up there? That's really annoying. Okay, fine. It's at -12. Well, it says that. Well. Anyway, let's come back here. Let's sleep. I accidentally pressed send a message when I was trying to wipe something off my phone, and I got the chat rules coming up. It's like I know my own chat rules. So, blast furnace. She. Um, so, Sid Brick. Actually, give me 2 seconds, chat. I am going to getting dark outside. Alright, I'm back. Hello. So, where are we? Melter. This is going to be our first foray into, believe it or not, one-to-one ore processing. So, yeah. I'm actually going to turn off the weather cycle because there we go. Right. So, we won't have rain anymore. Okay. So, what we're going to want to do is make a seared heater. This is essentially a kind of furnace. Takes furnace fuel and it will heat a whatever it's called, a melter with it. And then we are actually going to need an extra little bit of glass. Because we're gonna need 5 extra sand essentially, which is not an issue. We can just come down here and grab this. Just like that. Oh, I need to sneeze. Excuse me. Oh my god, I'm sorry if you heard that. I didn't have time to mute. So yeah, let's melt that. And while that's smelting, we can make the extra little bits that we need for the melter, which are the seared casting table, the seared casting basin. Oh, new idea. Shapeless crafting between the two. I might actually do that. And then some seared faucets. I'm English, so we call them taps, but they are called faucets. There's also, I think there's channels. Yes, there is channels. This will basically, they kind of act as fluid pipes, but they're not great at what they do from my admittedly small amount of testing. But we can get a seared fuel gauge or a seared ingot gauge. It doesn't actually matter. They both they're both the exact same recipe, or the same materials, and they can both be used to make the melter. So with that, we can place that on top of there. We can place the casting table over here, the casting basin over here, and a faucet on either side. And advancement made basic smeltery. We have a melter now. So this can be used along with the seared casting table to make us some nice one-to-one ore processing. So, if we just grab 9 raw iron, we can mill this in here. Now, normally, in default create, this is not possible. The crushed iron ore only or the crushed raw iron. That was a pain to get around. I actually changed the item IDs, and I got a message on the Discord server with a screenshot of like 80 CubeJS errors because I hadn't realized, and I'd pushed the update. So yeah, that was fun. But yeah, this is actually the normal crushing wheels recipe. So if we look at raw iron, the millstone recipe for it is actually if you sort of if you're familiar with Create, you will recognize this as the crushing recipe. What the crushing recipe actually is it guarantees the nugget experience. That doesn't seem too that doesn't seem all that important, but trust me, it is. That is very important, and you will actually be forced to process these much later on in the pack. But even just for now, there's this, the heated experience mixing, which essentially takes liquid experience here, which you can actually get from processing nuggets of experience, and you can use it as part of your processing. And this becomes sort of a surrogate to 2 times ore processing, which is pretty nice. But anyway, back to this. We're going to put the nuggets of experience away. We're going to put the rest of this stuff away as well. Keep the amethyst around. Yeah, I can just throw all that stuff away. And then what we can do again is we can actually just mill this again. And this will give us 3 iron dust each. And then what we can do is we can melt down those dusts in order to... We can melt down those dusts in order to create some iron ingots very nicely. We are actually going to need to potentially get... Oh, actually, no, we can do this. It's all good. We are going to need to grab some extra sand, just for now. Because right now, we... sugarcane may as well. Because right now, what we need to do is we can't... we can't get permanent casts yet because we don't have gold. So what we're going to need to do is make blank sand casts. And the way these work, just grab this dust out. Like, so you'll see normally this would just smelt into an iron ingot, but it actually smelts into an iron nugget. What you can do is you can actually melt it into 3 nuggets, both in Tinker's Construct smelteries and later on in the electric smeltery, which, yes, I know it's just the Magma Crucible, but I renamed it just because it is a sort of natural progression of the smeltery. But yeah, so if we take the blank sandcast, we put it in here, and then we right-click it with a seared brick, the seared brick goes in, but if we take it out, you can see that it's left its shape in there. What this will allow us to do is make sort of ingot casts without the use of gold. Now, we can't reuse these. Once we pour the liquid in, the sand will disappear. So there is still, obviously, incentive to make gold casts, but we don't currently have access to that. So, just for now, I'm actually going to smelt up maybe 8 logs. Are these able to be blasted? No, they aren't. Okay, fine. Yeah, can't blast them. This just sort of better fuel, just because coal. It is technically renewable. There is a recipe for making coal from charcoal, but it's not as efficient, and also it's not something that is really needed right now. It's more used in later on when you use making like coal coke, and also it can actually be used to make diamonds. So 4 blocks of coal makes 1 diamond, and that's sort of a nice little thing because later on, when you get to A2, you are going to need quite a lot of diamonds. Oh, we're already nearly at 2 hours. Where's the time gone? I think it's probably going to need to end soon-ish because it is starting to get late. It is 5 to 11 in the evening at the moment. Well, in the evening, at night at the moment. Um, so yeah, that is something that we need to happen. But I think 2.5 hours we could definitely reach. And yeah, I'm not sure when I'll be back with more. Um, kind of just this was kind of a test the waters stream. Um, just to sort of see how I did with actually playing like a decent, like sort of streaming decently. Because I've tried this a few times before, um, but I haven't streamed in around about 9 months, I think. So there is zero chance that you will ever find my previous VODs. Um, yeah. Anyway, so if we put some charcoal into the heater, you'll see that it actually appears in here as well. And what we can do is we can... it actually has a capacity for 12 ingots, so we can just sort of put this all in at once. Well, not at once, because it only has 3 slots. But... oh, actually, we didn't need this at all. Because what we can do is, because we're making a block, we can actually pour it into here to directly make a block of iron. What we're going to do is we can just put that in. That'll melt down. And we'll just do this until it's all molten. Okay, this charcoal is actually being very efficient. Got through the entire block in just over full, um, one full block of iron. No, sorry, in just over one full charcoal burn time. So, with this block of iron, we can take one of our logs and we can make another andesite casing. And if we can then craft that with the block of iron and the primitive mechanism, and we get ourselves a mechanical press. Now, the mechanical press, what it does is it can press items into generally sheets. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make another andesite casing, and I'm going to craft it with just a regular andesite alloy, and that will get us a depot. Now, what the depot allows us to do is we can place it down, and we can just put an item onto it. And this will be capable of being processed by mechanical press. And what's really nice is that Create is just really great for this. You can actually just drop it on, and it works. It is incredibly useful. So yeah, that's a depot. And there's another thing that we're also going to do. We're actually going to do that. We're going to do that, and we're going to do that. And you can see that the shaft in this one, I greatly apologize if you can see the screen tearing. I'm not sure how to fix that. VSync is on. I've tried everything. It was happening before the stream as well. I think it's to do with borderless window. That basically means that the game doesn't pause when I tab out, which, wow, yeah, really, really great that Minecraft just kind of does that. But anyway, what we can do is we can take yet another log, strip it, make an andesite casing. We can then make another set of shafts, take 4 of them, make 4 more logs, make 4 cogwheels, and surround an andesite casing in cogwheels to get a gearbox. Now what this allows us to do is, we place it down, it takes input in one end, and then all other sides will start spinning in varying directions. And what's really nice is we can shape this, craft this with itself to make a vertical gearbox, put it there, and suddenly this is spinning, and this will now work. And now, for more of the fun part, we can actually claim our primitive mechanism from this quest, and we can get our iron sheets. We just read the quest here. Processing an iron ingot under a mechanical press will turn it into an iron sheet. These will be used for making more machines. Each machine that has its own quest branching off of this one will be required for the upcoming production line for primitive mechanisms. Technically, this is not... Technically, that's actually not true. Because I think I added this afterwards. But hey-ho. Not a huge deal. What we really want right now is mechanical drill. Because this will allow us to get some diamonds, or a diamond, and go down and we can go down and get a diamond, and then we can apply it to our pickaxe here, so that we don't have to then upgrade to an iron pickaxe in order to mine stuff like zinc and gold and stuff like that. Specifically, that block of gold there, I really want it. So if we can take 6 of them, because if we look at the recipe for the drill, it takes an andesite casing, a primitive mechanism, and a drill head. The drill head is made from 3 iron ingots, 3 iron sheets, and a copper ingot. So we're also going to need one of these. So we can just process these down. And we'll get Yaml Nuggets experience that we will definitely put to the side. And we just wait for this. Cannot wait to get stuff like steam engines and stuff, so that we can start properly gear shifting up. Put those in there. We will be sort of keeping a stockpile of these, because they will be needed in pretty large quantities later. Specifically, we'll need 10 of them. Have a 6 mechanism, the simulated one. If we look at, if we look a bit further on, we have a little look-see, you'll see that we make the simulated mechanism. We need liquid hyper experience, which is made from um, liquid experience and essence of dragons. Essence of dragons we can ignore for now because it's not a huge deal. It's a sort of endless loop of the dragon egg, and that's specifically why you do need to go to the end and beat the dragon. But it's 10 millibuckets of liquid hyper experience that is made, and it's also 10 millibuckets that's used. So for every simulated mechanism, you need 50 millibuckets of liquid experience, which is 10 of these. But then afterwards, you can start disenchanting the generalized predictions to get a lot more than that, which is all very nice. So, if we just... what? Oh, so if we just do that, then we can... Actually, going to put a stick in there, and I think... Nope, oh, fine. That was stupid, to be fair. Let's just make 16 sticks and chuck those in there. And that will make us an ingot of copper. And you can see that it does consume the sandcast. That's the copper. We can grab our iron dust now. Unfortunately, we can't make this into a block, so we do actually need to use this now. But what we can do is... I'm not actually 100% sure the melting time is. It's 10 seconds. And I genuinely don't know how long this burns for. I'm guessing it's not 80 seconds, like it does normally in a furnace. But I am just going to put that in there, and yeah, this shouldn't actually use more than one. So, yeah, it's not a huge deal, and we can sort of keep the liquid in here. And it won't go anywhere. So that was 6 worth. It might actually be... that was about 60 seconds. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. It's pretty around 70-ish. But we can then take this out and just do this over and over until we've got our 6 iron ingots out. Nope. There we go. Come on. Very nearly said my real name there. Don't really want to be putting that out on the internet at the moment. Yeah, there's not many people on the internet that actually know my real name, but hey ho. I'm going to carry on doing this streaming thing. I need to get used to referring to myself by my online name. Anyway, as you can see here, the press is coming down very slowly, and it is making us some iron sheets, as you can see on the deeper and in the jade overlay in the top. Once this last one has been made, excuse me, then we can come over here and make ourselves... Oh, I've got the hiccups, sorry. We can make ourselves a drill head. And with that, we can combine that with primitive mechanism and yet another andesite casing. Oh, why don't I... What? I could have sworn that I had the mod that say that allows crafting tables to store the items. But anyway, with this, we can actually mine any block. So actually, we can actually just do that. This. And it will mine up that block of gold for us. Which is very useful. So now, I think we still have it on the slashback. We do. We can go paving for... Yeah, oh my lord, it's so nice. Look at that. Look at the outline under there. Yeah, we can go looking for some diamonds in the other world that I made. I did actually find a few in very rapid succession. But I'm not sure if I'll be so lucky here. Honestly, I'm not even sure if they spawn in Dripstone Caves. But if they don't, then we live and we learn. We do just need to be kind of careful around here because these can actually do a lot of damage if you properly fall onto them. Yeah, this isn't... For some reason I thought this was an Ochre vein. I'm going back on myself, hold on. I'm going to carry on going this way. Yeah, you fall more than like one block onto them and you take like a heart and a half of damage. Granted, I don't have any armor on, but... Yeah. There's the Amethyst Geode. This is also another nice feature of Dripstone. The blocks get narrower as they go up, so you can actually climb up Dripstone. It's very useful. We're traversing this place. Going back up above Y0 here. I don't know how easily we're going to come across diamonds above Y0. But may as well just... Yeah, may as well just stay down here, at least for a while. That actually really hurt. Keeping on moving. It is a little annoying that the sort of big cave we found is a dripstone cave. So not only is it our vision like really obscured looking through, it's also just kind of really annoying to traverse. But I think if we go down low enough, then we should just naturally find some diamonds. At least one, just at least one block of it. One diamond ore is all I need, and I can start mining stuff with an iron harvest level. Come on, diamonds, where are you? That goes up, I don't really want to go up. I would actually much rather go down at the moment. You know, I might actually head back to that other cavern that we found. Yeah, can do that. Way over there. It's really weird looking down at my phone on the desk and seeing one viewer. I'm not sure if there's actually a good chance that that most of the viewers that I'm seeing in the chat are just kind of they're not actually um they're not actually proper users. They're just like Twitch bots, but it's not a huge deal if they are. If I've got a viewer, then I've got a viewer. Where are we? Minus 15-ish. Actually 20. I don't think I've actually gone down yet. Oh, it doesn't lead anywhere. Yay. Great. Love that. Actually, hold on. Okay, I am streaming in 1080p. Okay, that's actually really nice. No, okay, good. What's up here? Or through here, I should say, actually. Oh, cool. Great. Love that. What about over here? Diamonds were so easy to find on the other world. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Am I going crazy, or is this... Wait, hold on. Am I actually going crazy? I might be going crazy. There might actually be diamonds around here. Yep. Oh, jeez. That other world that I was talking about, it wasn't the one where I found the diamonds. That one was this one. Found the diamonds. There it is. We found the diamonds. Right, /home. We can just immediately put that on. Stone pickaxe plus a diamond. Guess it's a stone pickaxe, but the yellow name. And it's got some nice diamond tips. And now harvest tier of diamond. And it's actually got more mining speed and durability, which is always nice. And now if you do /back, we can mine stuff like silver. And I believe there's actually some extra diamonds around here. Yeah, one here. And there's one up there as well. Although I think I'm going to wait until I've maybe got fortune. I know that... oh, and it's luck, isn't it? It's luck. Luck modifier. It's... So for tools, it's cornflower, 2 copper, and 2 blocks of lapis. Oh, and then it's ender pearls later. Damn it. Name tag. Oh, jeez. Yeah, okay. That's gonna take a while. What is actually down here? This is... Wait. Where's that other iron vein? That's there. There's 2 iron veins. Look. There's a block of raw copper. There's a block of raw iron here. Oh my god. Okay. Right. Iron vein number 2. Jeez, man. That's pretty damn good. There's also a bit of a lava pool here, which is always very nice. That's not... I thought the veins were a hell of a lot rarer. No. You're... Oh, what? Hold on. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna look this up. Minecraft 4 veins. underground terrain feature that's... Yeah, rare underground terrain feature that provides massive amounts of ore. Ore veins can snake and branch and eventually dead end, similar to spaghetti caves in their shape and scale. Where they intersect caves, the player can easily spot them within the floors, walls, and ceilings. In some cases, more than 2,000 of a particular ore. Jeez. I'm going to assume that these are all part of the same vein. But if they aren't, then... Okay, I'm finding more diamonds. There's like 4 diamond ores in that one stretch, which is pretty damn good. There's so much blue quartz. Oh my god. Anyway, while I'm here, I'm actually going to grab some zinc, because it's something that we don't have any of yet. 12 of them here. That's perfect. So with this zinc, once we go to the nether, which with the ruined portal nearby shouldn't take too long. Yeah, the ore vein like comes up through here, which is really cool. Starts down. Yeah, you can sort of see it from like tough. Which is really cool. Is this also part of the same vein? Seemingly. It's over here. Really like the glow lichen. Just the sort of sporadic lighting of caves. Really nice touch. 14 blocks of zinc. Don't mind if I do. I think that is gonna be it for this cave. So let's pop back home. How much do we have here? 7 plus 1. Okay, so we're gonna need an extra 2 obsidian. At least. Is there another ruined portal that I can go and pillage? That's a Viridian vein inside a meteor crater. That's quite cool. That's yet more dripstone. That's just more lava. There's a sky slime island up there. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think there's not many ruined portals around. Oh, there's a snowy tiger over there. That's quite cool. In that case, I am actually going to go out and just gonna grab a bucket of water, and we are going to come over to the lava lake. Or the lava pool, I should say. And we are going to... There we go. I'm going to mine these 5 here. And that will actually put us... Actually not quite to the 14 that we need. Which is fine. Do that. Okay. So if I now grab these 7, it's gonna take ages. So actually, if we do that, then we can vein mine them all at once. I think it's probably going to be a case of we're going to go to the Nether, and then I'm probably going to end the stream there, I think. Because it feels like a decent place to stop, and also it's starting to get like really late. So I'm going to chuck the pulls down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to need another piece of iron. So that's not a huge deal. I'm going to take this out, put that in there. Oh, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab third brick, do that, put that in there. And we're going to make a gold ingot cast. Just because it'll make it so much easier to do this. We won't have to deal with sandcasts anymore. Really nice. So, bingo, another iron ingot. We can combine that with the flint to get flint and steel. And just like that, we have another portal. Let's just see what our nether spawn's like. And oh. Okay. Immediately there's some scorcher around, there's a blood island down there. There's actually some cobalt right there. There's lava stealing, generation. Is there a fortress within the immediate vicinity? I'm going to see. Oh, bingo! There is a fortress nearby. But yeah, with that, I am going to wrap up the stream there. Thank you. If there is still someone here, then thank you very much for watching. And thank you to everyone that hopped in the meantime. If you'd like to check out this pack, then I will be... I can't remember if I have Discord's linked, but if you would like to try out the pack, then either search Exalted Zoro on CurseForge, or just search Create Ultimation, probably Exalted Zoro, because if you search anything with Create, it will just give you every Create thing known to man, and I am very far down that list. So, yeah, if it would be greatly appreciated if you did join. Sorry, not join, if you did take a look at it. And yeah, yeah, it's still in beta. It's not quite finished yet, but I'd say it's in a decent enough place to be played. So thank you again, and that's just for fuck's sake. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it from me. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later.